Hello, my name is Oiza. Welcome to Cable Plus Property. At Cable Plus Property, our aim is to make sure that you're sensitized and enlightened about everything you need to know on your land and landed property, particularly about documentation, protection, processing planning documents, and getting your property protected by the government agency at your land of residence or wherever your property is located. We want you to have access to information and all that you need to know about property and land. And so in this program, we'll be having town planners and professionals in the built environment, particularly in Lagos State, as our case study to come talk to you and also enlighten you about everything. In this video, I'll be having a question and answer session with the National President of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Town Planner Olutoyin Adedamola. Come with me. Today we're here to celebrate our father, a renowned professional in the field of town planning, a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, former commissioner in the Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, and the current national president of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, in person of Town Planner Olutoyin Adedamola Ayinde, for his immense contribution to the field of planning and to acquire from his wealth of knowledge through this medium by educating the public on some mind-boggling issues on planning as it relates to the advantages of having a planning permit before construction, of which most developers detest. Welcome, sir. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here.
So is there a particular measurement for development?
How do you mean?
Now, you said if you dig, you have started developing. So how was that? In a layman's mind, development is when you probably build a mansion or you have a big edifice somewhere. So from your definition, it's the littlest thing that you do could count as development.
Development commences the moment you alter the natural surface of land. Now, why I say so is that, by the way, development doesn't mean something big. It can also be something small as a kiosk. To put up a kiosk, a permanent kiosk, you must establish a foundation. Once you begin digging to establish that foundation, call it even a 2 meter by 2 meter kiosk. The moment you begin to dig so that you can build that kiosk, you have started development. If for some reason you do not find enough fund to continue beyond the digging, you have already done development because you have altered the natural surface. So nobody can just walk smoothly as if nothing happened. In fact, someone can get injured if he doesn't know that there's a digging already. So even digging is a form of development.
So from your explanation, it means there must be a guide by government to guide development, no matter what kind of development it is. Can you enlighten us more on this guide?
Now, for accuracy, there's always a guide. Don't forget, we're coming from the premise that if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. So if you want a development in mind, you have a vision, you have a dream to accomplish of a particular building, it first starts as a vision in the brain. But then the blueprint must be established. When that blueprint is established, that's when you can build. But that blueprint has to be within the context of some guidelines that government has provided. And that's why we talk of the planning of a city. And until you have planned a city and it cascades to the neighborhood setting of that city, you shouldn't even be talking of building in a space. So, but by the time you get to building a particular space, there are government guidelines to tell you how much of that land you can build or you can develop, because the environment itself needs to breathe. So when you have a plot of land, you cannot build the whole thing, because your land, your development must also breathe. There must be space for air to circulate. If you must live conveniently, don't forget that part of my definition was that it must be convenient. So it is such guidelines that are used in construction.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cable Plus Property. Also, follow and like our posts on Instagram and Facebook at Cable Plus Property. So we come away again next time. My name is Oiza, and this is Cable Plus Property.